Jack thinks that Willow versus Mercedes could become AEW's Bayley versus Sasha's NXT feud. I mean,
Ah,
it could.
I
It could.
mean, I
It
mean,
could.
I mean, anything can happen at this point. That's a
And
bold claim because
I mean, but before we flame anybody, before we agree or disagree, I'll say let's see what happens at Double or Nothing,
yeah, yeah.
and we'll put a pin in this and come back to it and be like, you know what, Jack was onto
Yeah,
something.
yeah, I hope so. Like, I'm not gonna actively root for a match to suck. I wish every match had that capability. But that's the thing. I think my reaction to it is more that match was special.
Yeah.
Um the which one was it? Because there were two. There were there was the Iron Man match, but I think the Iron Man match was second, correct?
No, yeah, that was Takeover Respect. Takeover Brooklyn.
Yeah, Takeover Brooklyn was the one where
Yeah.
I went,
Wow.
"Oh shit, like the game done changed." You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I thought that from NXT from the jump when they had I believe it was either Paige versus I want to say Natty or Charlotte or Natty versus Charlotte. One of
It
the
was for the inaugural title. It was
yeah,
I think Natty and Charlotte.
yeah, it was like that one where I was like, okay, they're about to do some stuff for women's wrestling. But then when that match came at Brooklyn between Bayley and Sasha, I was just
Yeah.
my God, like this is something on a whole different level. And like you said, it's no disrespect to Willow or Mercedes. I just think a lot of that had to do with, and this is the buzzword, story, you know?
Yeah.
It had a lot to do with story. The character of Bayley, being the positive person, but being chastised and being someone criticized for not always getting the job done. And then you have Sasha, who's the ultimate antagonizer who can
Yeah.
get under your skin. It was just it was great. I feel with Mercedes, I don't want to say they fumbled or dropped the ball. It's just the idea that she's been signed since January, I believe. And
March, yeah, January,
yeah,
March.
and then you debut her in the towards the end of March, but she can't have her first match until the end of May.
Yeah.
That is a decision, you know. Um
Yeah, it's yeah.
I mean, I broke it down plenty of times, but in my view, if they would have done big business, the show event as a way to build up anticipation for Double or Nothing, if they would have did it 3 weeks before Double or Nothing, it doesn't matter the venue. Okay, she's from Boston, but you could have put it in Tupelo. You know, you could have put it in Biloxi,
Yeah.
Mississippi, and that place would have still sold out on the name of Mercedes Martinez. And you're telling me that we only have to wait 3 weeks for her to wrestle instead of 4 or 5 months, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you march her out to do the one thing that is the weakest part of her game, which is to be on the microphone. What
Mhm.
are we doing here? You know?
Yeah,
Be-
we know.
because she's gonna come out in Double or Nothing. Where if you would have did it 3 weeks before the event, when she comes out of Double or Nothing, it's a big time deal. When she comes out, yeah, it's big, but like we've been seeing her, we're kind of accustomed to see how she walks out on the stage, how she poses, her music, how they're gonna present her with any pyro, anything like that. Like that
Yeah.
aura is already being juiced up,
Yeah.
you know?
Exactly. It's just a dumb way to debut her. I feel bad.
I feel bad, but yeah, again, I hope the match is spectacular. I hope the match steals the show.
I hope so. Honestly, I feel like they could. I think they could. I think they can rise to the occasion because we know if any woman could rise to the occasion in this kind of high pressure kind of situation, it would be Mercedes.
Yeah, I agree, and
And Willow's no slouch either. She could do it too.
yeah, I think it's gonna go good, and we could just hope that nothing happens like their match for New Japan, where unfortunately Mercedes got hurt.
Yeah, let's not do that again, please.
Yeah.
We don't need that again.